quilting that you're probably going to try on your machine is straight line quilting in the ditch. And what in the ditch means is that you're trying to quilt between the two pieces of fabric. I think it's really important that you choose the right thread for that job. So I've made a couple of samples here, and on these samples I used two dark colors and a light color to kind of to give you an example of what I mean. So on a block like this, I've got red, white, and blue. Well, what thread color do I use? If I use the red to go in the ditch, which is right between the two fabrics, I can see my red thread. Now it's fine when it comes to this where it's between red and white. Well, the red thread is on the red fabric. But when it comes to this square where it's white and blue, my red thread is showing. Same idea with the blue. On the other side of this, I use the blue thread. Between the red and the white, I can see that blue thread. Well, where it's white and blue, I'm fine. The blue thread hides in the blue fabric. On the next sample, I used just white thread. Now, you would think that would be a safe choice, right? It's got white in it. Of course, white would be a safe choice. Well, it is a really good choice for this top line stitching here, but not really when it comes to in the ditch. When it's between the red and the white fabric, yep, the white thread hides beautifully. But what about here? When it's between the blue and the red fabric, you can see that white thread. Personally, I don't like that look. It drives me crazy. And what I figured out really early on, that the proper thread for in the ditch quilting is invisible thread. So the invisible thread is going to be a very, very fine filament that's going to be either of nylon or polyester. Honestly, I've never really noticed a difference between the type. Some people like nylon, some people like polyester. So be it. Find out which one you like best. But on this block, you can see the difference with the in the ditch quilting with invisible thread. So here is invisible thread between red and blue. It's invisible. You can't see it. Here it is invisible thread between red and white. You can't see it. That's the amazing thing about invisible thread. But I gotta tell you, invisible thread has a good thing, it's invisible. It has a bad thing, it's invisible. Trying to thread a needle with a thread that you can't see can be very difficult. The invisible thread can be a little bit stretchy, so sometimes it's gonna break more often. You're gonna have some tension issues. Once you work through those issues, invisible thread is gonna be the thread of choice for your in the ditch stitching. Thanks for watching our video. If you like that one, be sure you subscribe to our channel. We wouldn't want you to miss a single video. And leave a comment. We would really like to hear from you.